There we go. Now we're cooking. Just took a little while for it to get going. Alrighty. So, I'm just going to quickly go through the grid here. Looks like Drifter there. The VIP Pet Foods BMW. Little Black in the Rabble Racer Ford Mustang. Good to see that car back on the track. G-Man there, he's back in the Vortex BMW again. He's really made that car his own this season so far. Likewise, it Popsy got in the Kmart Racing Hyundai. Hank Brody's up next there, Cool Drive Aston Martin. There's Kenny from the Cosmos, WPS Racing Mustang. I don't know if these guys are in order or not. We missed most of the qualifying session, so an interesting race for us to watch from the start there. There's Dugga Dugga there in the pits. You got Sinister in that stunning looking Timken Racing Aston Martin. Jeez, I love the colour of that thing. It looks absolutely unreal. Major Tom, he's back in the Sega Racer for Mark Scaife there. The old Gibson Motorsport livery, I do believe. Josh Locke's back in Big Kev. See, these guys have all taken a liking to particular liveries now, so it's great to see. Looks like they're sorting each other out. Okay, our host tonight for Super 3 is Noble there. He's just called the safety car, so these guys will meander their way back round to the home straight, and we'll line up behind Noble in the Super 3 safety car there in the bright blue. See if I can get my camera angles right again. Look at that. He's remembered them. There we are. Alright, so we've got some people dropping in. Shane Sky, DJ Brain, Dadson. Ghost is in here. How you going, mate? Fast Jet. Let's get a bit of a race on tonight, guys. What do you reckon? So we're going to watch this one. These boys here at Dragon Tail Gardens, and we're going to do a little shimmy over to Brazil and catch up with the Super 2 Group A boys having their shot into Lagos. I'll be joined in the box by a special guest commentator. It's going to be pretty sweet. Really looking forward to that one, actually. It looks like what I can see there, it looks like Fine Moves is on the front row, but it's hard to tell at the moment. Judging by pre-qualifying practice, I'm pretty sure OTT's got the pole position, but I could be surprised. Good evening, Dadson. Terry, how are you, mate? Scooter 82, hopefully this should be a good race. This should be a great race, mate. These guys are really having a crack. Alright. Here we go, approaching the final corner, so the safety car just drop off there to the right out of the way. Let these boys go for a bit of a grid up. Maybe. Sort of. They've almost got it. A little bit of confusion there from some of the guys, but we got there in the end. Alrighty guys, let's go racing. So Fine Moves is going to start from pole with OTT right beside him. Came from the Cosmos out of row 2 with Drifter. This is going to be great. These front two rows are really, really quick. Alrighty. Let's get ready to go racing, guys. Fine Moves clean away from the line there. OTT on the outside there. Drifter's got a good start out of row 3. Can he shot back a little bit? Great start from there from Little Black there in the Rebel Mustang as well to take the position 4. Oh, Hunnam in the background was a bit out of shape there. Fine Moves has got just an absolute rocket start there. He's just blown away. See you later, guys. And they all go through there. Just nice and there. Look at that. Very clean so far. Wonder if we're going to see the same amount of cleanliness from the Super 2 boys tonight. Alright. Running down to their hairpin there. I can't remember the corner names, guys. It's been an awful long time since we've raced here, so I'm going to have to do as best as I can. I'm on the back straight now. Fine Moves is still leading the way. He's 1.4 seconds clear of the field. He's had a great start. Second position so far. We've got Drifter there. And he's got his old sparring partner there. OTT right in his back bumper. Tuck back on the straight. That's lap 1 complete. Is OTT going to have a look into turn 1? He's going to have a look. Hyundai's good under brakes. Down the inside. Nice move. Holds him out nice and wide too to get that crisscross under control. Great bit of driving from both drivers there. Good work. Drifter's going to try and go up again on the outside, but it's not where you want to be heading up through there. Oh, OTT runs a bit wide. Nice driving, guys. Well done. Oh, Kenny there, 5th position with a penalty. That's no good. Back up to the little battle here so far. OTT versus Drifter. It's a good looking car, Moff. It's a great looking car. Let's put him back on screen for you. There he is. Look at that. That there, for those guys that are uninitiated, that's the Moff's old ride from Season 3. Clinny Go-Go's in the house. Good evening, mate. Alright, back to the front. Fine Moves, stretching his lead up to 2.7 seconds. He is absolutely flying at the moment. Tell you what, there's going to be some supercars teams that I want to sign him up shortly, I can guarantee it. OTT's holding on to second there with Drifter right behind him. Little black there in P4. Kenny's in P5 still. He hasn't quite raced so far from Kenny. But as we've seen so far, he can really look after the car. Popsy God, position number 6. Josh Locke there in 7th as well. Hank Brody in 8. Deals are inside the 10 at the moment, guys. Great to see. He's got his teammate right behind him there, Shady FMX in 10th position. So both the two of the Devil cars are in the top 10. G-Man in 11th. Major Tom's currently 12th position. And Sinister currently in P13. A little bit off the back of the pack at the moment. Back up to 5 moves. He stretches out to 3.4 seconds. He's not wasting any time at all, is he? Crikey. OTT still in second. Drifters looks like he's still on the hunt here though. We'll keep an eye on these two for a bit longer. It's one of those tracks that sort of plays into the Hyundai strengths a bit. There's a lot of big stops. Some little tight kind of corners that really play into what the Hyundai's good at. Here we go down the straight. This is where the BMW can really stretch its legs. Big power from the BMW. Fairly good brakes on it too, so she'll pull up here quite nice. Which runs a little wide. Looks like he just gets away with it. Field is spreading right out though, guys. Big gaps between the cars now, 3 seconds or more. Here you go, D. I'll put him back on the screen for you, even though he's winning by a mile. There you go. Preston High BMW. I do remember 5 moves did start Season 4 Super 3 in a Aston Martin. He's moved across to the German. Hasn't really looked back. He's been very, very fast so far. I can't wait to see that, Scotty. It sounds like a very interesting room. Looks like we've got a bit of a fight back there, further back to us at 7th place. There it is. So we've got Hank Brody, Josh Locke and Dilzer getting up in it. Nice work, Dilzer. He's got up a spot. That's 8th. Love this man's enthusiasm. Always ready to have a crack. Oops, a bit wide there, Dilzer. That's it. Hold on to it. Nice work. Oh, Josh Locke there just touches the grass inside there. He's going to lose his run up the straight. He's going to look down the inside of Dilzer. There'll be a big dive from 0.4 seconds back. Not quite. Doesn't quite have enough in it. Go back to the battle for second. Oh, it's just starting to close up a little bit. It's down to 2.7 seconds now from 3. But it looks like the lead gap's starting to come down a bit too now. OTT's starting to go after fire moves a bit. Yeah, fire moves is very quick, the racer. He's a very, very quick operator. Ever since he's went to the BMW, he's just found another gear. Great to see. Great to see that the skill level, even in the support category that is Super 3, is still there. These guys are showing what they can do, taking this very seriously. These cars are exactly what we drive in the supercar series now. Tuning's open, so these guys get to pick the car they want to race, and once they've sorted out what they want, they can go and do all their tuning themselves, like any other category does. So this really sort of stretches the legs of a casual Thrillhouse racer. And you can see the guys that have been putting in the effort. So fine moves, OTT, Drifter, Kenny, these guys have been putting in the practice laps now, and you can see all the difference too. Watching them race now, watching the laps, they're really, really quick. And it shows that they really, really want to get into the main championship series. And for people like these guys here, it's something that's a real possibility of it happening very shortly, because this pace is just unreal. There's the under up there, D, don't worry. Solid P2. OTT's doing everything he can to try and chase down Fine Moves, but Fine Moves just got that BMW absolutely hooking along. About to get the gap out past 4 seconds again. This is a fairly short race though, so we might see some tyre wear coming into play. This is where technically the first race we've had on the new tyre wear model, so these guys are really the pioneers for us now. Alrighty. So to go through the order again, we've got Fire Moves there leading the way. OTT is currently in position number 2. Drifter's in 3rd there with a 5-second gap over Little Black. Kenny from the Cosmos having a quiet one in 5th there. Hank Brody shoved up to 6th, so he's grabbed Popsy God at some point there. There's Popsy God there in 7th position. Josh Locke there currently running in position number 8. Shady FMX is running in the 9. G-Man out of 10. And a fairly big gap back Dilzer. I think he may have already pitted. Looks like Sinister's coming down the stretch now in 12th position. Major time in the pits currently 13th. So back to the leader, fine moves, 5.5 seconds clear of the field now. Must be thinking about a pit stop shortly. This is the halfway point of the race. Sneaking, grab some fresh tyres, maybe a lick of fuel. In he goes. What's OTT going to do? Is he going to cover him off? He does that. Exactly that. Drifter doesn't. Drifter's like, nah, I'm going to go around again. Stuff this. Look at the fuel saving OTT though. 11 more in the tank over fine moves. That's going to pay big dividends through that stop. Little Black's gone around again. Kenny's gone around again. How's the race out the pits looking? Oh, it's close. It's very close. Hank Brody didn't quite get him. So at the moment, OTT is only 1.3 seconds off the back of fine moves now. This is his chance to pounce. He needs to get on the back bumper of that BMW Quick Smart, especially with the Kenny car in front there that's on older tyres. Listen to Kenny feather that throttle on the Mustang. You can just hear it out of shot there. Okay, so fine moves there currently. P4, effective race leader. OTT right behind him there. OTT's caught up a lot through that stop. Pulled almost 4 seconds in. Oh, fine moves has a big look. Oh, big slide. That one's going to hurt the exit. Here comes OTT. Probably right there, racer. He was a lot lighter going in though, so he had to put more fuel in whether he liked it or not. OTT had a really, really good fuel save for the first stint. Kenny's not making this easy for him. We're going to pass him, boys. Do it the hard way. Will he go in? Doesn't look like it. No, it stays out again. Look at the grip for fine moves as they enter the straight though. He's just hauling up there on the outside. Kenny's going to block down the inside. Make him go around the hard way. OTT's loving this as he catches up. Taking chunks out of fine moves here. Oh, fine moves would be hating life right now. Tyre compromise Mustang in the way there. OTT's loving this though. Doesn't have to overspend the car. He's caught right up to fine moves now. He's right on him. As they go almost side by side through there. That would have been dangerous. Pressure's on now. Fine moves. OTT does not like to muck about. Tell you what though, Kenny's doing a great job with that Mustang on more tyres. Fine moves has another look. Oh, Kenny shuts the door again. Big slide on exit. That was a great shot from the cameraman there. Alright, fine moves is having a look now. He's going to get him down the inside. This will be it. OTT tries a really wide entry. He's trying to get a good run. He's still going to clear Kenny though. Kenny's giving fine moves a big hurry up there. Really leans on the back bumper. Look at the grip difference from the BMW though. That thing is just planted. Kenny's car's starting to wiggle. OTT still in with a shot here too. Can he get a run into the first corner? He does, down the inside. Great move. Gets him back to P3. Who's still out? Drifter's still out. That's interesting. I wonder how Drifter's doing up the front there. He's coming around to start lapping some cars now. Exactly right there, Hijacker. If Drifter's not stopping, he'd be loving the fact these guys are fighting for position in the background. They're slowing each other up. That's a brave run though, 14 laps around here without stopping. Whew. Especially the BMW. That'd be a pretty good drive. So fine moves has managed to shake OTT off again. He's just found another gear that at the moment of fine moves. He's just got that little bit of an edge. OTT's currently P3. Hoping the Drifter pits. Kenny there still hanging on to a very solid position number 4 so far. So great job. He hasn't pitted either yet, guys. So that's another guy we've got to keep an eye on out of the back of our mind. And back to Little Black and Popsy God starting to catch up to the back of him now too. So there might be positional change for 5th. Okay. Drifter goes round again. Drifter won't stop now, surely. Yeah, the guys are split on your calls now. Some are saying Drifter's going to win, some are saying 5 moves going to reel him in. It's going to be interesting. Pop a bit of Hank Brody on the screen for you for a second there, bud. There you go, mate. There he is. Inside the 10. Doing a good job in the Big Aston. Not her favourite track. Looks like he has that well under control though. Back up the front. 5 moves. Starting to take time out of Drifter now. He's down to 7.2 seconds. Needs to do it faster than this though. He's running out of time. There's Drifter right down the other end of the straight. .9. He is catching him pretty quickly. He's pushing hard too. You can tell by the attitude of the car that he's starting to push this really quickly now, really hard. Down to 6 seconds. He's going to break 6 seconds as he hits the line. Oh, he's really wide out of the last corner. That was, oh, that could have ended in tears. I've seen many a guy pitch the nose into the pit wall from that kind of exit. So currently 6.3 seconds off the back. He'll make up a lot of time down through here though, where he has the grip advantage. Drifter's going to have to start nursing that car now. Those tyres will be really second hand by now. He's got traffic trouble again too. Looks like the Timken car's just ahead. Right, just down to 5.4 seconds. He needs to clear this lap car very quickly. He cannot afford to get stuck behind it. Give him a flash of the lights. Let him know you're there. The gap's inside 5 seconds now. 5 moves is coming. Couple of bites on the cherry there for Drifter, trying to get it to turn in. That's a one really unhappy BMW at the moment. Oh, it's not where you want to catch traffic. He's going to go with the wide entry. Nice job there for the lap car. Just lift off and get out of the way. Great job. Gap's inside 4 seconds. Here comes fine moves. Here he comes, guys. 3.6 seconds. He's closing. 2 to go. Drifter's got more traffic trouble coming up ahead too. Oop. That one. Go on board with 5 moves a bit. See if you can clear this traffic. Not now. It's not where you want to catch traffic. Excuse me, sir. Great job. Out of the way. That's it. 2.9 seconds in closing. You can see him now. You can see him quite a lot. There he is there, trying to get around the Devil Motorsport car. This is going to be close, guys. This is going to be very close. Right, 5 moves needs to get around this Devil car very quickly. Cannot afford to get caught up. Drifter's car's limping, you can see it. Alright, down the back. One little last complex to go and then we're going into the final lap. Oh, look how slow Drifter is through there. He's having trouble pulling her up. He's got no grip left. This is going to be really close. Fire moves. Oh, you can taste it. He's coming in now. He's coming in close. Gap's inside a second. Last lap. Oh, Devil car might play a factor here. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Oh no! Oh, that could have ended in tears. Oh dear. 0.6 of a second. Tell you what, if Drifter can pull this off, it's oh no, he's gone! He's gone off! Oh no, he ran out of grip. 5 moves, skids through. That's it, she's over. Oh no. Oh, Drifter would be hating that. You can tell in the background too, the car's got no grip left at all. Looks like he's going to be able to clear OTT still, so it looks like 5 moves is going to win it. On the back straight now. 5 moves has got a pretty good lead. Drifter's 1.7 seconds ahead of OTT, who's he's closing. It'll be a big ask from here though. That's a big gap to pull in a couple of corners. I'm sure he's going to have a crack at it though. Look at how much he closes through there. Drifter needs a quick, tight exit out of the corner here. Just get it nice and tight through the final corner. He should hang on. 5 moves wins it. Drifter there with that insanely long stint. Runs it all the way to the flag. OTT just in third position there. Almost got there in the end. Kenny from the Cosmos there is going to finish 4th. Very quiet race from Kenny tonight. But just plugged away. Got it done. P4. Little black there. 5th position for the Rebel car. Great to see. Hank Brody there in position number 6. Feels a little spread out now, but we're getting there. Great job. Popsy God there with a late run for 7th. Here comes Josh Locke. About to put a lap on the Sega car. Going to get away with it right on the line. Here comes G-Man. Position number 9. Another quiet race from G-Man. Shady FMX. The last guy on the lead lap. Finishes in the 10. Solid finish. What do you reckon of that, guys? That was a pretty interesting finish, wasn't it? Drifter. 5 moves was too good. Tell you what, mate. You did a bloody good job to try and get that car all the way in like that. That was a fantastic effort. Just didn't have any grip left by the looks of that. Great drive. Alright. And that there, guys, is Super 3 from Dragontail Gardens. The reverse course, because everyone likes going backwards around Dragontail. So, I will jump back out of this one in a second. Look at that, though. The sweep from 5 moves. Pole position, fastest lap, clean race. He's even got his own race suit on, isn't that nice? Just going to save that replay, just in case I need some photos. We're going to leave the Super 3 boys there. Great job tonight, guys. Very good race, especially the end. That was fantastic, that ending. Really, really love it. And we're going to make a hop, skip and a jump over to Brazil and catch up with my co-commentator. Are you there, mate?